You come out here and say, look, I'm broke. We all broken. Right? We all trying to fix this thing. We all trying to get this thing right. You know, but there is obviously you have a responsibility as a moral leader.
Yeah.
But we all trying to work this thing out. I'm not perfect.
No.
But then some leaders, and I'll give you an example, and I wasn't gonna bring it up, but it just kind of came to me. Is Eddie Long. Eddie Long, whatever Eddie Long dealing with, a whole bunch of people dealing with, right? But it was the fact that he was leading marches. It's the fact that he took such a strident and moralistic position on something that when things come out of his own story in his own church, it makes people say, wait a minute, this is a particular problem.
Hypocrisy. I get it, but here's the thing that we don't realize. The person who processes that like that doesn't realize that there's a distinction, unfortunately, between what we do and who we are. If we're going to talk about Eddie Long, we can't evaluate him by a march or an incident. You can't really evaluate a person that you don't know by what you read about them, by what you heard on Facebook. We're more complicated than that. Who is his mother? What happened to him as a child? What's going on in his life? What's going on in his marriage? What's going on in his body? That's why the press, as wonderful as it is, still falls short of being able to heal the human soul, because we do it from the outside. Without an x-ray, we do a surgery. Yeah. What really needs to happen, whether it's Eddie Long or Eddie Johnson, is that in privacy, without lights, you get down to what really happened, because we don't know that, and what really happened to you, and how can we serve you, because we are brothers in the struggle together. We cannot shoot our own wounded just based on what we heard. I
hear you, Bishop. I think the problem, though, is when you project.
I got that. We already did that.
Because they in the media, and they use the media. And I don't mean Eddie. I'm not even talking about Eddie Long at this point. And I know Eddie,
but you have to be careful. We have to be careful that if you're going to be a fitness trainer, that you don't get caught with a Twinkie. Okay?
Right.
You have to be careful.
But if I lead a march against Twinkies, I'm going to be a little bit madder than if you just in the back of the gym eating one.
I get your point. Yeah. Here's my point back to you. No matter what anybody has done, I work with people on death row. Yeah. Is there a way back home? No matter what you did wrong, is there ever a way that we can fix it? Since I work with inmates who have murdered, raped, killed, slaughtered people, we have to offer the same grace and forgiveness and mercy, and maybe counseling and therapy, and maybe you shouldn't be in this position. Right. But we as black people, we cannot afford to be arrogant.
I agree. I agree with you 100%.